Hello, this is Mr. Gambino here with a new stream, and this stream will be going over the event week for this week in Reddit Online. They apparently did not update the benefits section, so I might have to go into like the catalog and stuff instead and explain some of this stuff and whatnot from the Rockstar Newswire. Alright, audio seems to be working. Because yeah, I'm checking it recently, because I've had audio issues with the PlayStation 5. For those who do not know, I have a PlayStation 5 now, of course. But yeah, for some reason, as you can see, they did not update the benefits section. I don't think this is some like weird issue with the 9th gen systems where the like benefits section doesn't update. Because it was completely fine last time when I did a stream on PlayStation 5, it was completely updated for this benefits section. So I think they just didn't update the benefits section, so this one's gonna be kind of a pain in terms of explaining everything. So I'm probably gonna have to do it similar to a GTA stream where I kind of like do my best to show on the like screen for the catalog and stuff instead of like very useful benefits section. But yeah, going to the title, main thing will be the Telegram missions, the tough business Telegram missions, which are like hardcore missions. I'll go more in detail on those later, and that's kind of why I'm on top of the post office. I just decided to start by the post office to start the stream, so it's not as long, hopefully. However, it's kind of going to have to be long, because they didn't update the benefits section again. But yeah. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna want to show off the like freighter thing here. I'll fast travel to the camp, I suppose. But there's a camp lockbox there too, so I can get it from there as well, I think, for the Telegram missions. But I have almost a whole entire thing of trader stuff here, almost 100 goods. And for those who don't know, I believe the maximum is normally around like 600. But right now with 92 goods, you can notice I have 552, and that's the local even, which is insane. Local goods is 552, and it's crazy. And distant delivery apparently is 691. But there's 50% extra on the trader sales. And then the same thing goes for the moonshine sales as well, but I'm not going to want to go to the moonshine shacks to show that one off. Again, they really should have updated the benefits section. And yes, I've done a like stream as early as like Wednesday and Thursday on Reddit before, and it's been updated. So I just don't think they're going to care to update the benefits section for this week, which is ridiculous, but yeah. There's also 50% on the Roll XP as well, and the Roll XP for a maximum trader sale and over fact is pretty insane. I'd imagine the Roll XP for moonshine sales as well is pretty insane. So if for some reason you don't have the trader moonshiner maxed out in rank, definitely be sure to take as much advantage of the 50% Roll XP as you can. Though I don't really think it would help with the like Quick Draw Club number 3, unfortunately, since I imagine Roll XP is completely different from the traditional XP and all that. So yeah, that's probably going to be kind of as best as I can explain that. And anyone who returns to play for the week will get a reward for 25 trader goods and then also a mashed refill, apparently. And I have no clue exactly what I should show on the screen for that, because again, the benefits section was not updated, apparently, as I showed off at the beginning there. Traders and moonshiners who are also part of Quick Draw Club number 3 will get a reward for a trader resupply, apparently. Which I imagine is like the $20 thing, of course you do. So maybe you don't spend that $20, which isn't much, but yeah. That's a little something. And also 2000 Moonshiner XP, and again, that's if you're a Quick Draw Club number 3 person that also has Trader and Moonshiner roles. Storing free revenue agent roadblocks apparently will get you offer for 40% off established or distinguished Moonshiner role items. So I'll try to show that off. And then you have to allow for 72 hours or basically 3 days for the established or distinguished Moonshiner role item. Like offer thing for destroying the free revenue agent roadblocks. And again, thanks a lot Rockstar for not updating your benefits section apparently. And I know they've done that before as well, because I've done streams on the PS4 and it wasn't updated before. So I guess they just didn't feel like doing that for some reason. Which is such a weird decision, but yeah. So I think it was Moonshiner. He established or distinguished in the Moonshiner role item. So basically that's anything for ranks 11 through 20. That's on the bottom here. That's on the bottom here indeed. But yeah. There's a monocle here for like 8 gold bars. This should be on 40% if you use the offer. Does this full price here, but yeah, if you use the offer, it should be 4 gold bars instead. So you can get like around $100 in savings, because that's basically what 4 gold bars comes to in terms of money. In terms of a money alternative. Not that you can do money, I think you can only do gold, but yeah. Quite a nice saving on gold bars there if you use the 40% on that. Norfolk Roadsters for established, I wouldn't go for those, because there's ones for distinguished as well. Complete cosmetic outfit here, which is just in cash, so I wouldn't do that. 2 gold bars on this one, which would only be 1, of course. I wouldn't really bother too much on that one, but still, it's just in gold bars. Polished copper upgrade allows you to produce a strong moonshine. So that one definitely would provide the most gameplay. That one would definitely provide the most gameplay advantage between any of the ones in established or distinguished, I would say. So this would probably be the best one to go for some reason you do not have it already. But do know that you will need this condenser for the average strength before you can go for this one. So yeah, do know you will most likely have to go for that. I remember definitely having to get this before the one over here. It's unfortunate because I think, for example, if in GTA Online, I think you can go for I think in GTA Online you can buy like the Pounder custom and then skip the Mule custom, for example, I want to say. When it comes to the After Hours update they did. But unfortunately, when it comes to Red Dead, they make you get that, in between one to get to the stronger one. So do know if you're going to go for that, you will need this first. But still, it's technically the best one in terms of gameplay value. And then an offhand holster here. You might not think much of it, you might think it's just a purely cosmetic thing. But for some reason, if you do not already have dual wield capabilities, it allows you to dual wield, 2 sidearms, obviously. So yeah, it gives you dual wield capabilities if you do not have an offhand holster already. Otherwise, if you do, it's kind of just a cooler cosmetic one, obviously. So yeah, this actually has somewhat of a bit of gameplay value as well. So probably these two for the established would be the best couple. If you use the 40% offer, I mean, the established stuff here. Like I said, I wouldn't go for these, because there's the ones in distinguished. And yeah, the 2 gold bar ones, at least you will save on gold bars. This one just 1, and then this one 4. And then I would definitely avoid this one the most. Then distinguished, if you want to use the 40% off offer for distinguished moonshiner items. Complete cosmic outfit there. Complete cosmic emote there. complete cosmetic top hat theme there, and they're all on cash, so can't really recommend them in terms of saving on gold bars, being the more premium currency and all, not as easy to come across. And then the best of the Norfolk Roadsters, this is definitely the choice to go if you want to go for a distinguished item. But yeah, definitely won't provide anywhere near as much of a gameplay. Definitely won't provide anywhere near as much of a gameplay benefit as the strong strength thing here. So that's the advice on established and distinguished 40% off offer for those who read the Rockstar Newswire, because for some reason they did not update their benefits section. Alright, so that should take care of everything in terms of 50% extra audio money and raw XP on the trader and mention sales, and any of the offer stuff tied in that kind of thing as well. And then for a opportunity thing that can be done, not like an actual opportunity for any blood money missions, but yeah, a double XP opportunity, which can be quite nice for those going for the Quick Draw Club number 3, especially given it's the last week of it now. You should definitely be grinding that experience if you have not completed it yet. Such as myself, I'm only at a 10 out of 25, which is kind of on the lower end. I think I completed the other ones by this point, or close to this point at least, but yeah. Guess I'll go on to online menu thing, because again, that's a little reminder, they did not update the benefits section. For some reason, it's the same benefits section from last week, even though obviously there's new stuff for those who have seen the Rockstar Newswire and whatnot. But yeah, as you can see on the screen, there's actually a 2 times XP indicator for the race series, and I guarantee you won't find anything about it in the benefits section, so you'll have to kind of go here for the 2 times XP. So yeah, it's kind of one opportunity, and I guess regular XP for the current event week. So if you want any extra XP, this is probably the thing to do. But quite frankly, collecting items in free mode is probably still the best way to go about it for the collector role. I think doing the collector role is definitely the best way for going for the regular XP for getting the Quick Draw Club number 3 complete. So even with that, it's not something much I would recommend, and you can make way more money as well in addition to the XP in terms of the collector, obviously, rather than doing a bunch of horse races. But if you want to stick to the event week, then yeah, that will definitely help with that for sure. And then discounts. Hopefully I can think of a good way to show off all these discounts, because for some dumb reason Rockstar did not update their benefits section for the third time now. Frustrating. That's why I keep mentioning it. Alright. I might go over to the stable here, because again, Rockstar didn't update their damn benefits section. Alright, guess I'll go to Tumbleweed then. I know that's a fast travel. Plus I want to get rid of the free fast travel vouchers for any future event that might have free fast travel. Because I don't think this one does. So I think this one's a reward, yeah. Where's this table here? Alright, there's a collectible over there, and I decided to look for that because I know traditionally there can be one over here. So as of when I'm streaming this, there might be another like 12, 18 hours available for getting this collectible. Because I think they like respawn at 5, 6 p.m. PST time, which is my time. So that's what I go off of. Yeah, vibrations are quite different on the dual sense, but still, shouldn't be too hard to find certain collectibles, I hope, underground with a dual sense over the DualShock 4, which this game's obviously clearly made for. Okay, where's that stable? Is it quite a bit away from here? Okay, yeah, it's down from here, apparently, past the gunsmith. So no wonder I can find it. And I really shouldn't have to go to a stable shop these discounts, but of course, no benefit section for some weird reason. I don't know how to later on, like, I would imagine they would have added it, but I don't know if they cared to, for the benefit section like they usually do. And yeah, it's not the first time they would have skipped the benefits section, I'm pretty sure. I think they've done that in the past, if I remember. Okay, yeah, as you can see, there's some sales here. Not gonna actually buy any, I'm just gonna try to show them off. But yeah, there's 30% off the cost of all race horses, which, judging by the name, I would imagine they would be great for racing, which would pair very well with the 2 times XP on the races. So it definitely might be worth picking up a new horse if you do not have a race horse yet. Personally, I feel the stats don't matter anywhere near as much as like vehicle stats in GTA, but still, I'm sure there's a race horses could be some very great options for the 2 times XP in the races, and that's probably what they were going for in terms of the horse discount. And I'll go back in there for a moment here, actually, because there's kind of a discount in terms of the stable slot. But the thing is, I have all my stable slots, so I don't really think I'll be able to show it off. But yeah, the thing with stable slots is I think those tend to go upwards of like $750 for the last 5 stable slots each. So you can make quite some decent savings on these stable slots, no doubt. So yeah, 30% off. Not exactly sure what 30% off of $750 would be, but whatever that is, I think would be the amount for the last few. So yeah, definitely some very serious savings on the stable slots. Especially with the last few, they tend to be pretty pricey. For those who might eventually want to collect 10 horses like myself. All horse care packages are free as well, apparently. Which I wonder if I could do that actually here. Yeah, horse care packages are free, which you might as well do them because they boost scores and stuff. So whenever you're at a stable, definitely be sure to do that. And these discounts, I don't think I'll really be able to show off because I own them. And again, no benefit section for some weird reason. But yeah, what the items you need to start the trade are the Moonshiner rolls. Those are 5 gold bars off, which Butcher table is 15 gold bars, which is 10 right now instead of 15. So there's a 33.3% off discount essentially for the trader roll to get started with it. And then the Moonshiner, I know that's one of the couple that are 25 gold bars, so that one's actually at 20% off with the 5 gold bars off the Moonshine Shack. And for your location, for the Moonshine Shack, I definitely recommend doing like the one, whatever one I have. There's only like 5 locations, I think. But yeah, for the Moonshine Shack, this is a very good location over here, whatever it would be called, Harlan Overflow or Emerald Station, something like that. But yeah, this is a very good location because there's actually a sell mission that just goes right down Emerald, like Ranch Emerald Station and all that. So if you choose this location, there's a very easy sale mission for the Moonshiner, which is quite nice. And obviously there's quite a different places you can put the camps, so that one I'll leave more for personal preference. I don't really have much advice on the camp area. Personally, I kind of like New Austin because it's quite open and whatnot. Not much like foliage in the way and all that is what I mean, essentially. And then there's a discount on like one of the trader things. However, it requires a very certain particular thing that the trader do. But yeah, traders above rank 10 can save 40% when purchasing the hunting wagon, apparently. So there's a 40% apparently applied to the hunting wagon here, which makes it $525. And I think the reason they say above rank 10 is because you need to be rank 10 minimum to get the hunting wagon. It's not that you're necessarily like locked to it at that point, but you need to be that rank anyways to even get it. But yeah, hunting wagon with the 40% off. What allows you to do is it can carry multiple carcasses, hides, and pelts. Which obviously you can store quite a bit of stuff for horses. It's probably not like limited in terms of like performance, like horses are as well. Pretty cool thing about that, by the way, is I think if you put stuff in the hunting wagon and if you were to be like logged out of a lobby or something for some reason, I think you would be able to keep your stuff, I believe. So I think you can keep anything you put in the hunting wagon if you like get logged out of lobbies and stuff, from what I remember hearing about. So that's probably like the best thing you'll get out of the hunting wagon. And me personally, I just like to be on the horse. Quite frankly, I don't really use my hunting wagon. But if you're worried about logging out of a lobby or something and you want to keep your stuff between sessions, or if you don't log out of lobbies and you just simply want to keep your stuff between multiple lobbies, basically, like, that's basically the best purpose of the hunting wagon I just described right there. Is that allows you to keep your stuff in multiple lobbies, as long as it's inside. And then all trader cosmetic roll items are 30% off. So that's stuff like the Worthington, that's like 40% off right now. So any like cosmetic thing like that is also on the 40% off discount. Or actually the cosmetic roll item things are 30% off compared to the hunting wagon's 40%. So a nice small little discount there, I suppose. And for the Moonshine Shack, apparently both upgrades and themes are 30% off for the Moonshine. But yeah, Moonshine Shack upgrades and themes 30% off. So by upgrades, that might be the polished copper upgrade, so... But yeah, this is 30% off normally. I don't know if you can stack it with the 40% for the established distinguished like Moonshine roll item by destroying the free revenue roadblocks, whatever offer thing. So this seems to be on a discount right now normally. because I definitely don't think this was like 600. I think it's more closer to 1,000 maybe, normally. But yeah, it should probably count as a moonshine upgrade, I would imagine, in a sense. Or maybe it means more like the barn and like the band expansions. Which yeah, doesn't want to also have like amenities for the moonshine jack, which is nice for boosting cores if you're in a lobby for a really long time. And then plus you need the bar band expansion. It's pretty easy roll challenges for the moonshine roll, which means kind of easy golden nuggets essentially. And then depending on your streak, you can get more golden nuggets and whatnot for per challenge. So you can get some easy gold bars as well with this band expansion if you get like simple challenges like dancing with the band for like 2 minutes or whatever. So that's a couple highlights of the like discounts, plus I already explained like the condenser upgrade and polished copper upgrade as well. And yeah, the themes are just pretty much purely cosmetic, going back to those. And for a clothing discount, all ponchos are 30% off. So a small little poncho discount for some little clothing discounts. And I'll make sure on the little scrolling thing on the newswire for the discounts I covered everything. And again, just a reminder that Rockstar was too lazy to update their damn benefits section. Alright, yes, that was all the discounts. However, actually that does not include Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming actually does have like a thing. However, again, they didn't update their benefits section, so you wouldn't necessarily know about it unless you want to know like Rockstar Newswire or something. Or of course, go on a video like this. Or a stream more so, in my case. But yeah, anyone who connects their social club account to Prime Game before October 25th will get a reward for 40 Capitali and an offer for half off the Monster pistol. So 40 Capitali. 40 Capitali is essentially almost free entire opportunities. There's almost enough Capitali to do all 3 of the opportunities. You would just have to earn like 5 more. Which they've kind of given out Capitali for all event weeks, so if you put those into account, the event week Capitali as well from certain event weeks that they've provided, you're essentially kind of all set for like all 3 of the big opportunity missions. Plus, if you've been doing like the quick draw clubs, you earn Capitali from those traditionally as well, from what I recall. So essentially, you can get some pretty decent money for the opportunity missions. Those are the best of the blood money missions. Getting 40 Capitali for Prime Gaming is definitely quite the kickback or whatever, so that's quite a decent amount. That's really all I can think of saying in terms of the 40 Capitali for the Prime Gaming. And then half off the Mazur pistol. Mazur pistol is actually the most expensive of the weapons, I believe, in this entire game. The Mazur pistol, traditionally... Okay, catalog... I'll see if I can see the amount for it. Since again, no benefit section, which is really annoying. For whatever reason, they didn't think of doing a benefit section this time for some reason. But yeah, Mazur pistol... For Prime Gaming, offer for half off the Mazur pistol. It's only good for one, so you'll only be able to get $300 instead of $600 for one Mazur pistol, it sounds like. Not both. And yeah, being the most expensive weapon, pretty much that's very good normally. However, you also gotta put into account that with the next Quick Draw Club, I think there's actually a Mazur pistol variant coming out for the next Quick Draw Club number 4, the final one of the 4. Not accounting for Halloween Pass 2, but also the Quick Draw Clubs. Quick Draw Club number 2. I mean, not number 2, but Quick Draw Club number 4. Apparently we'll be bringing a brand new Monster Pistol variant, so it's kind of a nice way to be able to prepare for that as well. So now we'll kind of bring a little bit more value towards the Monster Pistol with the new Barra, like Monster Pistol variant, whatever that will be coming out for Quick Draw Club number 4. Which I believe they mentioned it, like even before the Blood Money update came out, so it's not like a leak or anything I just mentioned there. But yeah, I think that basically does it for the Rockstar Newswire, not accounting for the, like, the title, obviously, with the Tough Business Telegram missions, which I'll go in more detail with those later as well. And yeah, hard to know if I covered everything except for going on Newswire, because I didn't even bother updating their benefit section. But yeah, I think that should have been it, aside for like weekly collection and like featured series and all that stuff they don't traditionally do on the Newswires. And also even their benefit sections. Alright, I think I'm ready for the weekly collection. Is there a post office there? Doesn't look like there's a post office in Tumbleweed, which is kind of weird because there's a lot of other stuff. So I guess I go back to Armadillo here. And kindly don't be on the train tracks, they're whores. But I'll go into the weekly, not weekly, but featured series right now. And it seems to be Head for the Hills Hardcore seems to be the featured series. Which is no ability cards, no consumables, which obviously might go more in detail with the, like, new hardcore telegram missions as well, and those probably might not have the ability cards and the consumables as well. Though I think that one's more of, like, not having, like, assisted aim and all that. I think that was more of not having assisted aim and, like, enemies not being on the map and stuff. So I don't know if the, like, new telegram missions also do the no ability cards, no consumables, but yeah, that's the thing with this at least. But yeah, no ability cards, that's a pretty big deal since you can typically like use all the like passive ability cards for almost everything else in the entire game. That's kind of a big deal for those who like the ability cards. Deadeye, I don't really mind too much on that one being gone. I don't really use my Deadeye personally. But the passive ability cards are probably the biggest thing that you won't be able to use for this. And then, yeah, no consumables. That's for like the really extra players in this game. If you're like me, you don't really kind of use really consumable stuff and all, then you'll probably be fine in this mode. But yeah, it's obviously a hardcore version of Head for the Hills, as the name suggests. And then basically the weekly collection and then the telegram missions. Which I don't know if I'll be doing all the telegram missions, because hardcore modes aren't really my thing. But yeah, I might at least try one of them and see if I'm interested in trying the other stuff. But yeah, Wicked Collection is a Hunter's Collection, assuming they changed it, considering they didn't even bother with their benefits section, who knows. Okay, I know obviously these Wicked Collections do repeat, but it's quite different a lot of times, so I do tend to talk about them. It's obviously not the same thing like 2 and 3 weeks in a row, typically. Yeah. I want to say this might be the same one from the previous event. Slate Red, Ducking. Yeah, I think this one looks familiar. Or it might have been from a couple weeks ago or something. But yeah, arrowheads, basically, for the most part, you deal with full randomness. You can also play through a random event where it's stuck in an animal or something. Unless you have that random event, you're basically dealing with full randomness every time you go for an arrowhead. So even if you go on some collector map on your preferred search engine, such as Google, they'll have locations for arrowheads and stuff, but you won't know what exact arrowhead you dig up until you dig it up. So of course, since they're underground, Rockstar figures they might as well incorporate some randomness. And it wasn't like that the entire time, I know, but yeah, I'm guessing that's why they do the randomness thing with the underground collectibles, is because you can't technically see them. And then duck eggs and above ground collectibles, so if you do use some sort of collector map on your preferred search engine such as Google, you should be able to narrow down an exact location for this one. So this one should be pretty easy to get. And then the scroll carcass. If you want perfect scrolls, I think you need to use the varmint rifle or small game arrows, something like that. And with varmint rifle, I mean regular rounds, not sedative, obviously, because that's for the naturalist only, pretty much. So yeah, probably varmint rifle or small game arrow for the scroll, and scrolls can be found in quite the different locations. Plus, there might be certain missions where you can get some perfect scroll carcasses. There's certain bounty missions and naturalist stuff, I think, where you can get certain perfect carcasses pretty easily. I'm not sure if the scroll is one of them, but yeah. So yeah, this one's interesting. It's not in the traditional collector set. This is above ground, and then this one deals with full randomness. And collection value $50, not that great. So I'd probably pass on this one unless you kind of have everything. And in that case, I'd only do it once or something. Now to go into satchel here. But it's the third of the telegram stuff. Obviously, this was the first one, and there was a call to arms, which was another blood money edition thing previously. And then now we have a tough business. I don't know if it really explains much in these, but yeah. I might read the newswire stuff, but it's just so annoying they didn't do a benefit section this time for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't really give me more details on this menu. For some reason, my details thing is just grayed out for some weird reason. But yeah, there's Good and Dead, Cold Day in Hell, and Frontier Justice. And yeah, the tough business, those are basically hardcore telegram missions. So yeah, as I explained, hardcore featured series, it's probably going to be similar to that. Where it incorporates stuff like no ability cards and no consumables, and yeah, apparently no enemies show up on the map, I believe, so you kind of have to know where the enemies are. And I think there's something else that I kind of mentioned, but I forget about right now. But yeah, Pen Pal J has a new batch of hardcore telegram missions. And I think the J again, missions, I want to say that J is Josiah Trelawney, if I were to guess, or something. But yeah. But yeah, the hardcore telegram missions, these tough business telegram missions, they're different from regular telegram missions, and the enemies are not visible on your minimap, and you won't have any aim assist as well. So essentially you're forced into free aim, and then no enemies are visible, so you have to know where the enemies are yourself. So yeah, these are obviously meant for hardcore players, as the tough business, the word tough obviously suggests. So yeah, it's a very interesting set of telegram missions, sounds like, but yeah. I might give it an attempt on all of them. but I won't necessarily be passing them because I'm not the best in terms of like free aim, and then also with not knowing where enemies are. Not knowing where enemies are isn't really much of a thing they tend to do in GTA, and I've played that one way more than like Red Dead Online, obviously. So yeah. And yeah, it's supposed to be a test of aim, will, and determination, as I mentioned on the news wire. I want to kind of explain the different like missions, but that's going to require a lot of reading on the news wire, and yeah. Gameplay has been more boring, obviously, kind of, because, yeah. Again, they didn't bother to do a new benefit section for whatever weird reason. So I have to go entirely off the news wire for the most part on this one. Like I tend to have to do on my GTA Online event like streams because it doesn't really have a good like news section in game. Yeah, I guess I'll give one of them like a try here. Okay, I want to see if I have any like weapons here. But yeah, these are the weapons I think I tend to use them called arms. The sides for the bow here. Okay. Well, Matt Revolver, Monster, I think I am fine with doing both of those for the sidearms. I definitely want the improved bow in case there's any stealth capabilities, and yeah. Because obviously being like hardcore stealth would probably be pretty important. And there's not very many good stealth weapons in this game, because obviously it's like in the 1800s and 1900s when suppressors probably didn't even exist, but yeah. And then, yeah, Evan's repeater for an all-arounder. Fortunately, don't really have a spot for the Carcano rifle, but yeah. This obviously has a scope on it, so that can hopefully help with that for longer ranges. But I'll at least attempt one of these, and if I don't really feel it's something I'm gonna enjoy, then I might just end it after that. But yeah, no promises I'm gonna do good on this or anything, but yeah. Because again, I don't really play in full free aim. In GTA Online, I tend to do free aim assisted, which has somewhat like auto aim to it. However, even with GTA Online, with Cato Perico being a thing now, I tend to be an assisting partial mostly. Unless I'm selling like business stuff, then I do frame assistant for GTA. And yeah, it says deliver to Josiah, which has gotta be the J, as I mentioned. The mysterious J that sends all these telegram missions. Good East St. Denis. And yeah, hopefully the payout's pretty good considering they're like forcing people to go and like but yeah, hopefully the payout's pretty good since they're forcing people to not have assisted aim and stuff like that. Because the payouts are really bad and whatnot for all this hardcore stuff, and that's really terrible. Okay, great reward for assassinating prey without alerting him or his gang members. Okay, there's 2 lives. At least the live part is not hardcore. Just the, like, just the no assisted aim, and then also the no enemies on the map. Which I would imagine would also include a target. So the target might be hard to identify for all I know. Since obviously it won't be on the map. Final mate, carry on his travels. Alright. My patch wears striped attire, top hat, and spurs. Alright, that just looks like a regular hat there, and plus it's not even in the yellow here. Yeah, I doubt the eagle eye will help, unfortunately. I don't seem to see a top hat here either. Alright, try to go a knife here or something. If I can go close and personal and get the right. This one kind of has a tall hat. That's had like striped tire and it doesn't. Actually, I do see some stripes here, actually, I think. Oh, yo, that was it. Let's go. Ooh, the body. Deliver to Josiah. Okay, so much for a hardcore telegram mission. So far, at least. Can't believe I actually got him, though. This isn't too bad for a first hardcore telegram mission. It's probably gonna get worse, I would imagine. Unless you're like really good at identifying the characters like I was there. Yeah, I can't believe that one as smooth as it did. Come on! How did I get wanted or what? They weren't like anywhere in the proximity here. What the hell? Doesn't quite have to lose them at least. Oh, okay, I guess I don't lose them. Okay, I got something here. Okay, 25 at 25. I don't usually have to lose them all levels, so that's most definitely my first time getting up like a level of the award there. Oh, this must be like actual enemies here. Listen. I really don't want to like free aim on them. Come on. That's not really a shot here now. No, like the killing one's so easy, the rest might be pretty simple. Yeah, I don't know if you get those ability cards. It didn't really say anything about no ability cards, though.
There you are. Yeah, it looks like you. Hey, thanks for taking care of this.
0.08 gold for a hardcore telegram mission. Are you serious? Granted, that one was pretty easy, but still. Or if you don't want to go as far as making everything like free game and stuff, it should have a better payout. I only got to see the gold too, I didn't like, get to see a money amount either. And that would be weird if they didn't give any sort of money reward as well as gold. Alright. How was the payout? That was the fucking payout for a hardcore telegram mission. Are you fucking kidding me? But yeah, I got like $8 fucking bucks for that. And the XP wasn't great either. And of course I get to keep the 10-cent bounty. Fuck your ass. Alright, so now let me open the telegrams. Apparently, that's weird. I think if there is a cooldown, they usually open it at least. Yeah, I think I hear they have cooldowns on them. I imagine you can do the other two types without a cooldown if you do one of these, but yeah. That shitty pal and a 17 minute cooldown, that's horrible. Why is there even cooldowns for these? And yeah, I guess it's like the original ones where there's multiple difficulties. So I guess I can get even harder even for the hardcore telegram missions. Which is kind of awkward to say, but yeah. Because you would expect them to be as hard as they can get. Same right to like the call to arms, but yeah. But yeah, like for example, call to arms only has a standard difficulty. There's no hard difficulty at all for the call to arms. It's not like that one. But yeah, it's more like these new source of employment, whereas the hard difficulty and then ruthless too, I think. Which means you'll get more pale when you get those harder difficulties. Still, the basic pale for hardcore telegrams should definitely be more for sure. Okay, I guess to stay within the event week, I'll probably do a trader sale since I have almost 100 goods. I might as well just do it now. So I might try to do a trader sale here. Just for some decent money, for sure. Since I'm already maxed out with the trader role, essentially, as with my other roles as well. Yeah, 92 is close enough for me to want to do it now. Since I gotta wait for a cooldown anyways. Go for distant, I'll take the risk on it.
Stowed away on a ship and ended up imprisoned by the Sultanate of Sulu? No? Well, remind me later. It's a corker. Anyway, business first. Time to make a sale. The buyer's not local, but we're getting a good price, so should be worth the ride. Just be careful. This is precious cargo.
What's the starting location for Wagon here? Oh. Is that where I should be going? Because, like, this is not a good camp location. And yeah, it tends to move around constantly. Yeah, the cameras around constantly without my permission too, so I don't have much control of where and lost and goes. Okay, so I think. First I can go from here, and then it's not a great location for the can. Like, I don't know why I moved it up a fucking hole, but yeah. Or whatever the fuck. god, oh my goodness, come on. Should I be going down more? Honestly, I don't know. But thanks for this really shitty location again. Okay, it just has to go to Blackwater. I should definitely go to Manja in 20 minutes, I think. Of course, and I can't really go anywhere. Come on. Assuming I could maybe... Fuck! Right. I don't know if I lost goods or not. I don't know if it's as detailed as Moonshiner, where you can actually lose the goods. Oh, come on. The sales is a disaster so far. Come on. Now I'm finally getting somewhere. And I'm pretty sure it takes me on defense if I were to do a trader sale, obviously. So yeah, I don't think I would have been able to keep my defensive. And I bring that up because I don't know if the defensive was released after trader or not, I forget. I don't know, I keep trying to think of some useful, trying to think of some interesting PlayStation 5 conversation here while I'm doing this, but yeah, I'm trying to be concentrated, I guess. Actually, I kind of know where to start, because this is the Rockstar Games channel, fucking expand, fucking enhanced, quote unquote. But yeah. Why did I get a PlayStation 5 already when I know the expanded and enhanced got delayed to March? Well, it's quite simple because it's super fucking rare and shit. I got a great opportunity and I kinda knew I probably wouldn't get a great opportunity again for a long while, so I decided I would get one. Cause yeah, for those who don't know, I got like an invite thing for PlayStation Direct or whatever. It's basically how I got my PlayStation 5 was like I got kind of invited directly from the company to get one, which was quite nice. That's basically that's probably the most guaranteed chance possible to get one of these rare-ass PS5s, apparently. No, honestly, I kind of like that's rare right now, because then I can flux and shit. Besides for the fact that the PS5 has shitty live streaming compared to PS4 with no spectator and shit. Video creation seems better to like, kind of fool around a little bit with Share Factory, and you can do like 20 audio clips instead of 10. You can do 100 like clips instead of 50. So I did actually fool around with Share Factory a little bit, and I already have footage for the next video I want to do. So yeah, Share Factory and video potential seems very great for the PlayStation 5, but the live streaming could definitely use some work. Like, they should definitely add a spectator feature. I don't necessarily have it in the form of a border like with PS4. I'll let people put like a line or two of like text on the screen that is displayed permanently. And of course, let people take it off like you can with the PS4 mid-stream and whatnot. I'd like to see with a mess spectator feature like the PS4 had, and not have it like put a border on your screen. Maybe have like all the like color options that like the border text for like the mess spectator had, as like a thing you can do for coloring that like actual text. Just an idea what that they should do for PS5 live streaming. Then I feel the experience could actually be as good as the PS4. And also they should let people toggle on the fucking broadcast time on the actual screen, but again, not having the form of a fucking border kind of thing or something. But yeah, I don't know why they completely went away from letting people have things permanently on the like screen for live streaming. But yeah, definitely some improvements they could do. And yeah, Share Factory, I haven't even used PS5 Share Factory yet. I only fooled around with it a little bit and see some of the potential that it could have. And yeah, like I said, you can actually have 100 clips, which is quite nice. And yeah, 20 audio clips would definitely be a lot less restful than 10 was on the PS4. And yeah, right now I can't necessarily think of much more to say on the PlayStation 5 right now. I haven't really talked about video capabilities yet, so that was kind of new in terms of discussion on the channel here. I'm making it this far in Blackwater without problems, it's good. And also, I don't know if anyone would know, but is there much of a benefit for having like PS4 games on like the actual console storage or the USB drive? Because I have the same USB extended storage, whatever, expandable storage from my PS4 plugged into PS5. But I wonder if the faster load times require that like console storage or not. Maybe it does. I can see that being the case, but yeah. Not entirely sure, so for now I'm keeping it on expanded storage. If anyone knows, I'd be interested. And of course I'm dying. God damn. I'm gonna guess if all these people die and the sale people pay off the felony or whatever from the hardcore telegram. I may have to just wait and do it once that's the end or something. Since that first one wasn't too bad, so I guess I'll give it another 1 out of 10. Alright, that wasn't too bad, that was pretty easy. Especially for having almost a full cylinder. Alright, rank 12, awesome. Yeah, almost $700. But there's like nothing to buy for people who've already got all the outlaw passes from before. Seriously, like all the new Bible like content inside for these quick draw clubs is pretty much just for those who didn't get previous fucking outlaw passes, which is annoying. Like at least bring the M1899 from the fucking story mode that's been in the game for almost 2 fucking years now, I feel. And online that we still don't have somehow. But no, they still don't give us the M1899 in online apparently. Or the high-powered pistol for those who know it by that name from Red Dead Redemption. I got another one of the cartridge wraps, ammo, green impersonal, and then horse customization. Nice. Alright, one more sale would probably easily get me to that. But it's a resettable challenge, it's quite nice for 0.4 gold nuggets. Yeah, hopefully the cooldown is completely gone now, but if not, then it shouldn't be too much longer. So for some reason, with those measly payouts, they feel like putting like almost 20-minute cooldowns for some reason. Like that a double standard they do cooldowns on the stupidest things for Red Dead, but GK has like no cooldowns. Not saying that GK should have cooldowns if I'm not, but why does Red Dead get these all unnecessarily cooldowns for sure? For missions that don't even pay 10 fucking bucks. Probably because they don't like how good. Probably because they don't like how bad it's doing it on purpose. Trying to sabotage a fucking game at this point. I don't know. Alright. Yep, I can do it now. Cold day in hell. I think Saudis was the one that the professional made like a guide on, but I did not watch the guide for it since I was like, hardcore stuff, probably not interested in it. However, that first one went pretty decent. Steal one document detailing robbery and return it to style without being seen. Alright, I don't know how good this one will be compared to the like first one there, but yeah. But yeah, I kind of did want a PS5 in case they do like GTA 3 on the PS5 or something. Like if they do another version of Grand Theft Auto 3, which is very likely with what they mentioned in May on that one Rockstar Newswire. So at least GTA 3, I could see getting another version. So I'm hoping if it does get another version for Grand Theft Auto 3 or whatever, if they do another like version of that game, then having a PS5, hopefully I can get a pretty definitive edition. Not including PC, obviously, because my laptop shit probably won't run that, but yeah.
What in all hell?
Yeah, I don't know if those are there people or not, but yeah. Okay, clues in the area. Why? How come I'm limited to certain ammo types? What? I really limited in this very particular types of ammo here. That wasn't good. That's not good at all. Yeah, I will redo this one because that was my own fault. If I can still do it, I'll take it, I suppose, because the payout was trash anyways, even if I'm not getting caught, but yeah.
Got a wife at home? I'll go make a call for you. Forward. Drop it! Between the eyes! You ain't got too many options. You're swell.
But I'm not doing it, so that's right. Oh, really? Oh, God, okay, maybe it will be. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably redo this. What the hell? My regular rounds go up, or do they take them away for some reason? Yeah, that's another way to make it hardcore. Now you can't use the regular ammo type unless you can get it from enemies on here.
Any requests for the Undertaker?
That better be the case, it better not. My ammo better not be like glitched up or something.
Looks like you're surrounded.
Come on, get in there, character.
Are you out of your damn mind?
Oh, great. We good. Yep, whatever. I'll replay mission from the start. Yeah, I did not. I wasn't entirely sure if those were actually their people or something. Cannon unlimited to 40 bow, unlimited to 40 arrows on improved bow. That has to be something that they purposely designed for they purposely designed for these new telegrams. They have to purposely design it like that, I imagine. Oh, well, at least there's special ammo, at least normal special ammo, you technically get more experience for using special ammo. So it kind of works better for getting XP at least. And having to do that is quite nice. I don't know if they take the special ammo thing away. What? I had alerted already? I didn't get alerted last time. I'm just running the door. I wonder if it's going to be the same cheat and what it changed. It probably changed, I imagine. Oh yeah, I get knocked out full. Yeah, it changed this time. Oh my god, whatever. I get how I got caught this time. I was just going on my horse. Last time I was fine. Please be the spawn here. Doesn't seem like it.
This ends ugly for you. What are you doing here?
Okay, where is it? Open lockbox. Come on, character. Why are you picking up the enemy? Man. Dumb main character, man. Serious.
Time to die. Drop him already.
Pay attention now.
I'm still not using special ammo. I don't care to use special ammo for this. Especially when I'm gonna be missing and shit. Alright, I'm taking a detour and fuck this game. Wait for times to charm, hopefully. And yeah, I know these ones are entirely my fault, so that's why I'm restarting. But if I give it a genuine try, then yeah, I'm gonna probably just not care to do anymore. Yeah, make sure I don't go to that guard again. Because the person now. That might not be good. Okay, I don't think I got caught there this time. Especially because I took a little detour. Okay, which one's closest? Alright, yeah, as I expected. Now they actually have some breathing rooms. Gee, come on. It's gonna attract all kind of attention whores.
Too old for this now. They better not expect me to die for this crap.
Yep, sounds about right.
Okay, is someone on to me here? I don't know if that dog's. Yep, I guess they're on to me already. Can just go from behind without problem. Right, go to the door, character.
Just kill him.
What's this one? Looks like it. Yep. Get it. Get the list. Okay, hopefully the character doesn't drop the list. Alright, yep. I can just go over to the side now. Good. I see my horse here now. Come on, horse. God, my horse doesn't do good. Come on. Thanks, horse. Oh, my horse is being a pussy, man. I don't even think he's got one. Okay, what's the damn hold up here, horse? Get over here. Get your ass moving, horse. Come on. Alright, take a little detour again, I suppose, and I hit that rock, thankfully. I don't think I mentioned it yet, but yeah, the PS5 obviously is quite quiet when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Online and all. For GTA 9, I don't feel the PS4 was all that loud, but especially for Red Dead, I feel it was. But yeah. PS5 takes this game like it's nothing, of course, which is quite nice. As it should. not making like one peak pretty much, which is quite awesome. For the actual system, I mean. It's a silent fucking soldier, that's for sure. Besides for when the like disc is red, and that's not like one loud part. I don't actually, but yeah. And it makes like random noises, but it's still nowhere near as bad as the PS4 in terms of the noise department. It's not from what I've played. But I've only played like one PS5 game, maybe two, to be fair. They're not really on that demanding ones necessarily. Because they're ones that exist on PS4, or they're not that demanding because I got the overcooked. I got the overcooked shit for the PS Plus, whatever. That's like the second one I played besides for Final Fantasy VII Remake, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake and the overcooked PS Plus shit is the two I have right now for PS5 things. I mean, I found Fantasy VII Remake for PS5. That's like that was like a PS5 upgrade from like a PS4 disc. So I don't know if it's necessarily meant to be on that demanding and all, but yeah. Yeah, I killed an animal. I'm not gonna risk going for it because I don't know where enemies are on the map. I don't have any more lives, so.
Well, howdy. Damn fine job.
Alright,
Couldn't
got
have
their
done it better
pail at
myself.
least. You know what would be pretty funny if I get like a better pail for this, even though I didn't even have stealth on this one. Dang, I don't know if at the end I necessarily had stealth at with the other one, because I guess I got caught knifing the person on the first one. Alright, I got the rank 13 here. Only like 15 bucks almost. Yeah, the payouts are quite trash, at least originally, until you get the higher difficulties. Which, like I said, they're hardcore, so they should pay out better if it were than the regular ones. Like, I feel the payouts are like exactly the same as like the first Telegram missions, when it should be a little bit more, at least, I feel. I feel it should be like at least like $50, I feel. I feel $50 at minimum, I feel it should be for the money payout. Like the gold could maybe at least like 0.2, I don't know. And the XP, I don't really know what the XP should be necessarily, but I feel it should definitely be higher on there too. Hey, I'm pretty sure there's no money opportunity for these, it's like the standard amounts. It's not like Call to Arms, I think, where when they first introduced it, they made a massive like money thing and whatnot. Like literally when Call to Arms first came out, they tripled for literally everything. They tripled everything for Call to Arms when it first came out. But this, I think, is just a normal amount. I feel like they should have at least done double on the new like telegrams to start them off and whatnot. They probably like another 15-minute cooldown or something. I feel like the cooldown for the other ones, like the first telegram ones, the new source of employment, I feel like those are like 20-minute cooldowns. So I think the cooldown's better than that. It's honestly probably the least cooldown between any of the telegrams, but there really shouldn't be a cooldown on these two sets, at least, I feel, for the telegram missions. Call to Arms, I do understand the payout. I do understand the cooldown on the Call to Arms, though, as long as you complete all 10 waves, at least, but yeah. Alright, cooldown's only 7 minutes, okay. So not as long as the last time, I guess. So last time it was like almost 20 minutes on the cooldown. I guess I'll go collecting a little bit, I guess. See if I can get some more stuff for the Quick Draw Club number 3 since it's the last event week for it. And yeah, I might consider doing some free park contract missions and like a miscellaneous. But yeah, I might consider doing more of the free park contract missions for like a miscellaneous stream for